All right. Hello, everybody. This is Stuart Jean coming back at you here from Musicians Institute in Hollywood, California with Drum Magazine. For July 2019, we've been looking at left-hand jazz independence under the jazz ride pattern, mainly geared for players that are not inclined to play a lot of jazz or just getting into it and want to learn about it. And don't want to get frustrated trying to figure out all the endless possibilities that can go on in the left hand. So we just started out in the beginning with quarter notes on the downbeats, then we moved to upbeats, and then we moved to the second and third partial of the triplets. And now, after we get those exercises down, we have that and upbeats. And then triplets. Three basic ideas that we can do a lot with. The mistake a lot of young players can make when they're trying to throw these ideas in a jazz setting is, they just start spewing and playing everything they know, and they're really trying to, impress everyone. Like, look what I can do. Where it needs to be more understated and it needs to be played in phrases. 4-bar patterns, 2-bar patterns, play a small idea, give it a break for a little bit. Play a little idea, give it a break, or play an idea and then repeat the idea with a slight modification. That's musical. Yes, it's still technical because in the practice room, you're just trying to now work on these ideas and playing musically. But eventually, the more miles you put on, the more time you play with people. And yes, you have to throw it out there and see what sticks and what works and what doesn't work. But eventually, you do have to be able to edit yourself while you're playing. So today's lesson, we're going to look at playing phrases using those 3 ideas that we looked at in the past few weeks. So the first one, what we could do is play a 4-bar phrase, 1 bar of time. So we're not having to deal with anything except playing time for 1 bar. Then we'll play an idea, and then we'll play another bar of time, and then we'll slightly develop that idea. Okay, so let's just run that, and then what we'll do is slowly develop the whole idea over the 4-bar phrase. So let's dig in. First one, we're going to play, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. Okay, so does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop. Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop, 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 bop. So our original idea is in there, but now it's just doubled up with a couple other 8th notes in there. So let's just expand that idea. That's basically like a 2-beat idea. Let's expand it to a 3-beat idea. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and obviously, if you stumble across one of these ideas, and you realize, hey, the ride cymbal pattern's getting messed up, then you need to isolate that and figure out what's going on, or just go back to the previous videos and see the rules on working some of that stuff out. Okay, so yeah, let's now move that idea to the first bar because we're going to expand this idea, and we need the 4-bar phrase to fit everything. So check it out. Here we go. This is in the examples. This is letter C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, letter D. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. right, cool. So that's taking one little idea, some downbeats, some upbeats, and expanding it into a full 4-bar phrase. All right, so and that's just one idea. You can obviously come up with your own. I just started how I did and just took that germ and built it from there. Okay, so let's get that second and third partial into play here. So here's the next example where we're going to play a couple single upbeats on the beat, and then we'll turn it into second and third partial triplets. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and then 2 and then 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and then 2 and then 3. All right, so that's an idea being developed. That's simple. Right, so let's get a downbeat into that mix, and we'll expand this idea a little farther. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Let's now get into something where we're playing sort of a 3-beat pattern. We're starting an idea, and then 2 beats later, we're developing it, and then 3 beats later, we're developing it. So the graphics you'll see, we're little 3-beat groups, but something different in each one. So here we go. Check this one out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so now let's play 2 beats with sound with some action and a beat of rest or just time. So again, the graphics, the notation will make more sense. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So, this is just taking simple ideas and now playing a little more musical. So you just want to be obvious that you mean to be playing what you're playing. Jazz gets too flippant, and people just start playing ideas because they have this ability, and they're not really meaning it. They're just throwing it out there like technical ideas, but it's not really adding to the music, and it can actually be very distracting to other people playing. And it shows a sign of insecurity in your playing, because with this music, it all starts here and ends here, all about the ride cymbal. And as long as the whole point of this is we want to be able to express ourselves and play some cool stuff down here on the snare drum, but this cannot be affected. This cannot be jeopardized. Your time feel must be good, and just spoon feeding little ideas in, and eventually they're going to stick in your mind. And when you're in that moment to play, you're going to have some chops to pull it off, and you're going to have the maturity to pull it off as well. So that's it, everyone. Have fun with that. And, you can always shoot me emails, stuartj@mi.edu, if you want to share your videos or your thoughts. And the comments are always great as well. So keep them coming. And thanks for the support, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.